This is Grunt to Groan, sales lessons learned from professional wrestling. Coming to you from the fabulous Delaware Wrestling Thunderdome, I'm your host, Benjamin Burrows.
I am one voice that stands alone. I am one choice to man the throne. Stand guard and take shots, give it all I got. All I got is this microphone. I am
Reach for the sky, boy.
Hey, everybody, this is Billy Gunn.
Hi, this is Glasgow, Delaware Kit Kat.
Hey, it's me, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart.
This is the Birdman Coco Beware.
In Macho Madness, yeah. Growing, and more seductive than sex.
To me, they are the greatest tag team in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks!
Hey, this is the NWA World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, the National Treasure, Nick Holden.
Woo! It's the Nature Boy. Woo!
While you may see me out there shaking my ass, you can guarantee on May 25th, I'll be kicking it too.
This is Tito Santana, WWE Hall of Famer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one of the founding fathers of All In, the executive vice president of All Elite, Cody!
And what you gonna do when Hulkamania and the largest arms in the world destroy you?
Hi, folks out there. I'm Princess Clark, and I never listen to Grunt to Groan with Benjamin Burrows.
Well, there you have it. Nobody in the country listening to Grunt to Groan, sales lessons learned from professional wrestling. With yours truly, Benjamin Burrows. You know, I love Princess Clark. She sounds so pissed off all the time, doesn't she? This is Princess Clark, and I never listen to Grunt to Groan with Benjamin Burrows. And I'm really angry. I'm really pissed off right now. Well, welcome to Grunt to Groan, sales lessons learned for professional wrestling. I'm your host, Benjamin Burrows. We are coming to you from the newly remodeled and the fabulous Delaware Wrestling Thunderdome. Want to thank Dave the Ray for hanging and banging with us today. Sonny Thunder and the Sons of Thunder and the staff of Grunt to Groan, sales lessons learned from professional wrestling. Now, I know we've been off for a couple weeks, and I apologize for doing that without notice, but we had some vacation time that was well-deserved for the staff, some vacation time for Dave the Ray, our producer, and Sonny Thunder came to me and asked if we could take a little time off because they wanted to remodel the Delaware Wrestling Thunderdome, which is it's beautiful now. I mean, it was a nice facility before they remodeled, but they actually have air conditioning at the newly remodeled Delaware Wrestling Thunderdome. So a round of applause for Sonny Thunder and the gang who remodeled this whole thing. And if you're looking to be a professional wrestler, well, hit me up. The Thunderdome is the place to be. I want to thank each and every one of you for shooting me emails. While we were off, I received a lot of emails. Want to thank you for that. You can email us at greatamericanthunder@gmail.com. That's greatamericanthunder@gmail.com. Also, don't forget to purchase the book, Grunt to Groan, Sales Lessons Learned from Professional Wrestling. You can buy it on barnesandnobles.com, walmart.com, and, of course, my favorite, amazon.com. Pick up a copy of Grunt to Groan, Sales Lessons Learned from Professional Wrestling. We have merchandise as well on amazon.com. Pick up a T-shirt or a hoodie or just anything you can to support the Grunt to Groan Nation and the Grunt to Groan effort. And one other cheap plug here. I just want to remind you that I will be at the Aloft Hotel down on 45th Street in Ocean City, doing a little DJ, selling a couple books. That'll be Friday, June 7th. Come on down and see me. The brand new Aloft Hotel in Ocean City, Maryland. I'll be signing books. I'll be DJing music. I'll be there from 6 to 10. Come on out and say hello. And if you do, again, want to contact us, it's greatamericanthunder@gmail.com. It is also, you can connect with us on LinkedIn or look me up on Facebook under Benjamin Burrows. So I'd love to hear from you, love to hear from each and every one of you. And to the Squeaky King and to Kate Spade and Duck Dynasty, all you guys down in the Carolinas and the Virginias, want to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of the wedding that took place last weekend with Brandy and JT. It was an honor indeed. And, I'm an ordained minister, and I do weddings as well, and that was a real special one for the Squeaky King down in North Carolina. So we just got through Memorial Day. Hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend. Hope you remembered those military men and women who lost their lives protecting this great country. You know, I say all the time as a sales professional, you are the great American thunder on which this nation rolls, because nothing happens until something is sold. You see, we have the freedom to go out and sell our products. We have the freedom to go out and market our products and brand our products and, again, sell our products. But that freedom came with a price. And to the military men and women who lost their lives, giving us, paying the price for that freedom, I want to say thank you. Thank you very much. And as a disabled veteran, veterans have my heart. I love you guys and gals. And if there's anything I can do for your veteran organization, please do not hesitate to email me at greatamericanthunder@gmail.com. So over the weekend, we had a huge pay-per-view. Now, I'm not going to say it was WrestleMania huge, okay, because WrestleMania is a spectacle now. WrestleMania is like the Super Bowl, okay? Maybe not always the greatest wrestling card, but hands down probably the greatest wrestling event. And Mad Dog Fred, the ugly monkey boy, my son, actually went to WrestleMania this year, first time he got to go, and he's still talking about it. But over the weekend, we had a monumental event happen in professional wrestling. It was an event, a pay-per-view put on not by the WWE, but by a brand new organization that you've heard me talk about called All Elite Wrestling, AEW. And let me tell you, the event was so successful that the interviews after the event was over with one of the vice presidents and the mastermind behind AEW, Cody Rhodes, it was the #1 trending video on YouTube. The post-event interview. Now think about that. It racked up 450,000 views in just a matter of minutes once it was posted. And it was Cody Rhodes. The event was called Double or Nothing. It was held in Las Vegas. And the event sold out 13 to 20,000. There's speculation on what the actual count was. Let's just say 13,000. Sold out in like 7 minutes. Again, ridiculous the way that it happened. And I want to say congratulations to some independent guys who actually were on the card. Sonny Kiss, you heard him in the intro. Congratulations, Sonny Kiss, for being on the card. And Marco Stunt, who just came back from what could have been a career-ending injury. They both participated in the Battle Royal, where the winner gets to wrestle for the AEW Heavyweight Championship belt. Now, the card is monumental because this is competition now for the WWE. And there's been a lot of talk going back and forth online about, is AEW after one event competition to the WWE? Can this ragtag team of what was basically independent wrestlers be competition to the WWE? I say yes. Now, you've heard me say on this podcast before that competition is good, and that professional wrestling was at its peak when it had competition. It was at its peak when WCW and the WWE were battling the Monday Night Wars. It was at its peak back when you had multiple federations, the NWA, the AWA, the WWF, when you had territories that competed for wrestlers, that competed for your attention, that competed for your dollar. Because competition, I believe, makes us better. And I've said that before. There was an article on LinkedIn recently, or a repost recently. The article was actually from May of 2015, and it said, in sales is competition a good thing? It was written by Emmanuel Carpenter. And Emmanuel Carpenter concludes in this article, competition in sales is not only good and healthy, but it's essential. You see, competition, whether it's in sales or whether it's in professional wrestling, it's essential. If we're not competing, whether that's internally with our fellow salespeople, we're competing against another company's sales team. Competition is inevitable. For salespeople, a competitive nature is a must. So I conclude that competition is good. I believe that the WWE, which has kind of grown stale, is going to get better because of AEW. And I believe that AEW is going to get better because of Ring of Honor. And Ring of Honor is going to get better because of New Japan. And the whole wrestling industry is going to get better because of the excitement happening in the independents. 1CW locally here, they put on a great show. Rampage Wrestling, Rebuilding, puts on a great show. Primal Conflict, down in the Virginias, West Virginia and Virginia, they put on a great show. MCW, Maryland Championship Wrestling, a great show. So competition is essential for us as sales professionals. It keeps us sharp. It keeps us on our game. It keeps us from getting lazy. Now, when Cody Rhodes, he wrestled his brother Dustin Rhodes, both sons of the great Dusty Rhodes, the Great American Dream. When he came out, there was a throne and then a sledgehammer, and he crushed the throne with a sledgehammer. Now, this was a direct shot at Triple H and the WWE. Because Triple H has been known to have a throne. Triple H is known to bring a sledgehammer and hit people with it. And Cody crushed this throne with a sledgehammer. It was awesome. But it was a direct shot across the bow at the WWE saying, we are competition. We're competitors. And as the AEW, we may be small, but look at what we're doing. Here's Cody after the event talking about crushing and smashing that throne with a sledgehammer.
I had a literal dream about this type of entrance. And I'll be, I loved when Triple H came out at WrestleMania 30, and it was kind of like Shao Kahn, and it was really cool. And the throne kind of symbolized his reign. And man, I want to play ball. I'm not. I know we don't say competition, but it stands for itself.
Yes, it does stand for itself. The AEW is here to play ball. They are competition to the WWE. And as a sales professional, the lesson to be learned here is that competition is good. That competition makes us better. I went into a client this past week and found out that my competition, actually a new competitor, one that I was not even aware of, came in and had share shifted some of my business. Well, let me tell you, as Hulk Hogan would say, let me tell you, brother, it put me on my toes. It forced me to take some immediate action, some corrective action, some pro-action. I was not as secure in the account that I thought I was. And it forced me over the weekend to start taking a look at my accounts and where we stand year to date in sales in each and every one of them, and those that have grown and those that have not. And this week, my job is to start seeking out what my competition is doing. Now, that sounds kind of dramatic, and it might sound like, well, Ben, you got lazy and you didn't know what your competition was. Well, no, I know the competition in my accounts, but this particular competitor came from nowhere. They weren't even in the region, and now they're here. Again, another lesson. We have to stay on our toes. So when you think that competition is ruining your business, shift your paradigm and say competition is strengthening my business. And let it make you sharper. Let it mold you into being a better sales professional. And with that, I'm going to close this edition of Grunt to Groan, Sales Lessons Learned from Professional Wrestling. Hey, don't forget, you can reach me at greatamericanThunder@gmail.com. I answer each and every email. Connect with me on LinkedIn at Benjamin Burrows. And please follow me on Twitter at RealBenBurrows or Facebook at Benjamin Burrows. It has been a pleasure, and it has been an honor. And remember, as a sales professional, you are the great American thunder on which this nation rolls. Because nothing happens until something is sold. So quit listening to me and get out there and sell something.
I am one voice that stands alone. I am one choice to man the throne. Stand guard and take shots. Give it all I got. All I got is this microphone.